Welcome back, and oh my god, me and Chip are in the most disgusting mood of all time, so we're really gonna need you guys to cheer us up. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Maybe you could leave a nice comment about how Chip's haircut looks good or something.
No, nothing can save us from what has happened.
We have to explain why we're in a torturous mood.
So was it yesterday that we recorded?
I couldn't come and do the video because of this shit.
It was Friday. So Friday, we come in and we do a double record. We do a bonus pod and we do a solo pod. And they were amazing. I was talking about you were saying, like the best solo pod in like their last 8 months.
It was generational. I remember leaving it thinking we just dropped 2 hours of pure heat.
So good. Like I felt so good that day after that. I was like, damn, like those were good pods. I can't wait to put them out.
Can I just say it was like prime? It was like proper prime fellas.
It
like
was, man.
Waffle.
We were up.
And what happened?
Anyway, we go home. Everything's fine. And get a little message from Proddy in the group chat.
Voice note, that's how I know it was a real deal.
2-minute voice note. Oh, I'm already a little bit hungover anyway. I look at it and I go, ooh, hello. What's this? It's Proddy on the blower saying that the hard drives... What happened, Prod? The hard drive's corrupted?
So Stanley tried putting it into his computer, wasn't being read. Tried putting it in my computer, wasn't being read. Then we tried 4 or 5 other computers in the office on Friday. Wasn't being read. So I was like, hang on, there's something bigger at play here. There's a problem. We put it through.
So bro sounds like the world's about to end.
It was.
World War III.
My world was ending. We put it through this thing called disk drill, which people might have heard of, and it basically finds corrupted files and saves them for you. That wasn't even working. It was finding the files, and we know that these files, each camera is like 60, 70 gigabytes. It was finding 3 megabytes of the file.
Oh, mate.
So I was like, right, I'm going to have to go to like an IT specialist. So on Saturday, called up a load of places, said like, this is a problem. Woman calls me back and says, look, stay in, I'll get you a courier, come grab the hard drive from your house and take it to our lab and we'll see what we can do. Did that, get a call this morning. It's not looking good, bruv.
Nah, it was awful. So then we ended up having to come in. It's a Sunday. Nobody wants to be in on a Sunday. And I've got to go run a fucking half marathon after this.
Oh, God.
Yeah? It's 5 p.m. No, what time is it right now? It's 5:15 right now.
Those nighttime runs, though, are actually good.
I don't give a shit.
It's you lock in differently, man.
It'll be like therapy after this, though, Cal.
No, I'm in such a bad mood. I don't know what it is. My flat right now, for some reason, is so hot.
I'm going to need you to change
it. It is. It's so hot. And I was just sat there watching the football, literally like this. And I was just there, just fuming, bro. I was angry.
You've got AC.
No, I know, but it's not working or something. That's why it's so hot in there. And I'm literally just sat there watching the worst game of football. Aston Villa versus Man United. It was the worst football I've watched in ages. Fuck me. Ten Hag is so shit. Right? And I'm just sitting there and and Proddy drops that voice note saying, oh, lads, bad news, we've got to come in. And I was just there like, if the pod ended right now, I actually wouldn't mind.
You know what I was going to like? I was going to air it and be like, lads fell asleep.
And the thing is, we can't do it on Monday. Sometimes we'll do it Monday morning and then we'll upload it. But you're off to Moldova or something.
Bro, I got a fucking Uber at 4 a.m. tonight.
What are you doing in Moldova?
Fucking YouTube video. Not sure the title. It's either going to be least visited country in Europe or worst country in Europe.
Oh wow, we really just dropping Moldova in the pits like that. They're just catching us straight.
Yeah, but my goal is to go there and show that it's not the worst country. Okay, because I'm certain that it's not.
What is it about Moldova that they say is really bad?
I'm not sure. Like I've been watching so many videos on it, and I'm like, it honestly looks like an okay place to visit. Like it's cheap,
nice. Mate, it looks lush.
It's cheap. Like look at that. That's a nice little spot. It's got nice wineries. Or whatever they're called.
Wineries? Yeah, I think it might be called.
I know there's vineyards, but there's like a winery where you get a cart and you have to drive through it and it's like an underground cave of wine.
All right.
I'm going to be there. I'm going we're going to go sacrifice a pig with some locals.
Are you serious?
Not me, obviously, but I got a text off the fixer on and he was like, hey, like they're sacrificing a pig next week. Do you want to be there? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, maybe it's a cultural thing.
What the fuck? Sign me up. I'll be there.
Is it like do you reckon it's like a religious thing? Like for a god? The sacrifice? Or do you reckon they're just sacrificing it to get a nice little pork chop?
Nah, because then you wouldn't call it maybe you would say sacrifice.
No, you wouldn't say sacrifice, would you? You wouldn't say sacrifice. Sacrifice is like holy, isn't it?
Yeah. They're sacrificing the pig in the name of a 1 out of 10 video for you, Chip.
Oh, I fucking hope so.
So yeah, you're heading over to do that. When are you back? You back on Wednesday?
I'm not gone for long. I'm back on Wednesday. So it's just a little 2-night trip with Arthur. Should be a good video. We was going to go to that place there, Transnistria.
And what's there?
Whatever you say. That's like, it's a country, it's something like, it's not, the title of that was going to be visiting a country that's not on the map. It's like controlled by like Russian military. And it's in between Moldova.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I feel as though that's probably now's not the best time to go to a Russian controlled.
It was not. It was recommended not to go there. It's like it's got like a high warning system on the Gov website, so like don't go because there's missiles flying over.
There's a football team in Transnistria that got into the Champions League.
Is there?
Yeah, they got in one year and they beat Real Madrid.
Are you?
Bro,
are you sure you're just not getting mixed up with Transylvania, the home of every vampire?
Nah.
Well,
yeah, look, Real Madrid.
Really?
Well,
that's not them.
Wait, you're right. Transnistrian club reaches Champions
Sheriff.
League.
Oh, Sheriff. Oh, yeah. I remember these boys. Yeah, FC Sheriff.
Good little bit of knowledge from you there.
Yeah, crazy. It was like 2-1.
That's very niche knowledge. I won't lie.
2-1.
If you guys didn't know, we are so close. We want to hit that 1 million mark. Please, guys, drop us a little subscribe. And of course, on audio platforms, if you head on over there, follow us and give us a 5-star rating. We would really appreciate that. Now, let's crack on with this thing. What are you guys going to go as for Halloween?
Why is it? I'm not going anywhere, though.
Nah, because I saw an outfit recently, and I think I might do it. I might go as Cole Palmer.
I saw this TikTok.
Did you see the guy on TikTok? Insane. And it made me think like I could get away with that.
You got the build.
I got the mouth, but I'm like a mouth breather as well.
Do you realize how viral that would go?
What, me dressed as Cole Palmer?
And you like
doing chippy chips?
Like the same poses and that, and then we can recreate the clip. It's like, chippy chips.
Yeah, we could do that actually. We need to do a Halloween episode anyway, so we need to get outfits for that.
Yeah,
you can be Cole
So
Palmer.
I don't mind being Cole Palmer. It just means I got to wear a Chelsea top, but fuck it, anything.
I had to wear an Arsenal kit, bro. So
yeah, and that was just for fun. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so Halloween's coming up. What would you guys? What do you get the missus to dress as? Because I know you're really particular about how you like your girlfriend to dress on Halloween.
I went as Scooby-Doo and she went as Daphne.
This episode is sponsored by Whoop. Now, you guys will have seen I wear this orange band pretty much all the time. Chip's got his Whoop on. That's the more original, the OG band right there.
I'm an OG guy.
I leveled up with my band.
This is season 1, bro.
This one is leveled up.
Default skin.
Default skin. Yeah, that's literally what it is. And you will have seen a bunch of the boys are always wearing their Whoop. So if you've ever wondered, like, what the hell are they wearing on their wrist? It is a Whoop band. And this thing is an absolute game changer.
Oh, it is. And of course, we just filmed our Soccer Saturday video. That's a huge banger.
Mate, let's be honest. The video was amazing, but I woke up fuming because I realized I got to stop.
Yeah.
And I want to take part in Sober October.
Okay.
Because I can't keep drinking like this. I wake up with a dry mouth.
Yes.
I read my recovery score and it's in the bin.
Like 1%, buddy. 1% club.
I can't keep doing this. What Whoop allows you to do is take control of your health. The amount of incredible metrics that they give you on their app using their band is such a game changer when it comes to prioritizing yourself, your health, and the knock-on effects that has. As Chip mentioned, we are actually starting this a little bit late. So we're doing Sober October and a little bit more. So we're going to go into early November on this one because we wanted to do this Soccer Saturday video, and it was ultimately the reason why we decided to even do this in the first place.
So look, like even if you wake up the next day and you've not got a hangover, like Whoop's telling you like the underlying data. Like your recovery score could still be for like your resting heart rate is up, your body's just a little bit not right.
Yeah. It's going to give you, the one thing to really look at is your HRV, and you'll notice after drinking, particularly, your HRV will nosedive. So that's one big indicator. Thanks for the sound effects, mate. Appreciate that. Take a look at my recovery score. This was literally the day after the Soccer Saturday. I was on the ropes.
It's not looking good.
This was the moment I realized I'm taking part in Sober October. So if you guys don't already have a Whoop, I would highly recommend jumping on it. It will change the way that you look at life in general. I promise you. So you can get involved by going to join.whoop.com/thefellas. We'll leave a link down below for you guys to get involved. And look, if you already have a Whoop, like me and a lot of the boys do, and you want to still take part in Sober October, you can do that by joining the Whoop Sober October team and get involved in the challenge, because it's going to be worth it. And why not? Just give it a go. Do the same dates as us if you want. Join the Sober October challenge with Whoop and learn how alcohol can really impact your body and also your mind across sleep, heart health, stress, and loads more. Wait, have you seen that Kyson shaking your guy at for What? Have you not heard this? No, the first time I heard terrible. It was yeah. It's so there's like this Hagrid meme going around right now, and it's so funny. It's like shaking your guy at for Kyson.
This sounds like it's going to be fucking terrible. But
Harry did it in a Simon Sunday, and I saw a clip of it, and I messaged Harry like, "Is this an original Harold banter, or have you nicked it?" He said, "No, you got to go watch the Hagrid memes."
Oh, Hagrid, okay.
Right. You've been shaking your guy at for Hermione. Hello, Hermione. I heard you've been shaking your guy at. Hello, Sheik. You've been shaking your guy at for Hermione. Hello, Hermione. I heard you've been shaking your guy at for Kai Senat.
No,
the accent's so good.
Harry just smashes it.
No,
keep playing. It's actually.
Got you shaking your guy at for Kai Senat. How dare you be shaking that guy at? That guy at belongs to me. Hello, Pepper Pig. Heard your daddy pig today. Pepper, it's Nicky George. Your father. Daddy. Now look at Pepper. We call George shaking his guy at. So we had to eat him.
Fuck's sake.
It's fucking class. But yeah, I don't know.
I saw a comment on that TikTok. Someone was saying maybe it's time to stop watching them.
Nah, you know what? The Simon hate is so forced because people just know it bangs. Oh, well, speaking of which, JJ's pulled an absolute blinder on his new tune, by the way. Which have you not seen it? Have you seen all the memes?
Why does it low key go hard though? Like,
okay. First of all, I need to address this. Right, everyone's saying it's a shit song.
Yeah,
it's stuck in my head.
It's so catchy.
I like the tune.
Really?
From the pen to the ring.
You know the lyrics in that? I haven't actually sat down and listened to it.
Why'd you make it sound like a movie? I gotta sit down and really soak this one up. Have you seen Kai Cenat put his song? He goes, you could literally put the Thick of It song over any Disney trailer, and it worked.
I've seen him do it. Yeah, he did.
And he put it on the boat. Yeah, and it was so funny. And you genuinely right. It worked perfectly. Yeah, this is
from the screen.
Oh no, we actually can't play it. We actually can't play it because he's blocking everything.
Is he?
Yeah, no, his label are automatically doing it, which is a little bit annoying. I kind of said that.
Is the song performing well?
I don't know.
Go on Spotify, check the
But I'm sorry, something that's going that viral right now, it's gonna do numbers.
Yeah, of course.
Like everybody's talking about it.
1.1 mil right now.
And by the way, just so you know, last night I checked, it was on 500k.
When did it come out? Yesterday? Oh, the
Friday.
Friday. So it's just cooking. That's gonna do numbers.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But the whole thing, and you see how everyone is saying, like DanTDM has rattled him and all this. I genuinely believe, I reckon this is what happened, by the way. My theory is that in the first 24 hours, 4 hours, he probably was really rattled by the DanTDM thing. But then he realized how hardcore DanTDM's fans are. And he was just there like, I can rinse this for all it's worth. Like he's dropping a song and the Lunchly stuff as well. We'll talk about the Lunchly stuff in a bit, but he's then just decided to use all DanTDM's fans to promote his own song. And I think he's actually ended up smashing it because it is over. I'm not
everywhere.
Every time I go on the app or any app, any platform I open, it's there.
It's like that bad publicity is good publicity.
Can someone explain to me? Can someone explain to me who DanTDM is?
You don't know him,
bro. You know he's one of
legend of the game.
I do not know.
He's one of the legends of the game, and also he's probably one of the most successful UK YouTubers of all time.
I'm not that familiar with him either, Prod. I just know.
Bro, if you ask me what types of videos he makes, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
He's a Minecraft YouTuber.
Is it? Okay, that's probably why I don't know.
Oh, maybe he does Roblox now.
Does it stand for the Diamond Minecart?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right?
DanTDM.
Can you just quickly check that? Sorry,
Why does it matter?
Because I knew a YouTuber called that, and I'm not sure if it's the same person.
Dan the Diamond Minecart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, they just dox him like full.
That's crazy. So his postcode is
yeah.
OL9.
I reckon this is how successful he is, by the way. I think that he will have earned in and around £50 million just through YouTube AdSense across his time on YouTube.
Really? How many
50
subscribers
million.
does he have?
Right? He's massive, bro. He's so big. Anyway, so for him
Do adults watch him?
What's that?
Do adults watch him?
Nah, it's mainly a younger audience, but what'll happen is like you'll watch it with your kid, I imagine. Something like that. I think he's
got 30 mil.
Yeah. Bro, you don't play with DanTDM. So I think what's happened is DanTDM chucked out that tweet. He got rattled for like 24 hours and then he realized, oh my God, DanTDM's fans are crazy. Let me try and spin this into a
Click
W.
videos pod for me quickly. I just wanted to see
most popular.
how often he uploads. Oh, it's like every couple
59 million.
Is his most popular one, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy numbers, I won't lie. He got sauce.
I swear there was also a time where DanTDM, he went on tour in the US and he did something like 250 shows in like 300 days across the US. It was something disgusting. This is what I'm saying when I'm talking about like one of the most successful
guys ever.
UK YouTubers. Bro, he's up there for sure.
Should we get him on the pod?
He's not really that type of guy, which is actually why I was surprised that he tweeted out about the Lunchley thing. Yeah. He sort of just always keeps himself to himself.
Yeah.
So the fact that he jumped in on that Lunchley thing, I was kind of there like, this is really a bit out of character of him. I don't know him that well.
Have you met him?
I haven't. I don't think I have.
I don't know. I want to say I have. I feel like I would have bumped into him at some point, but I've only ever heard nice things about him. But he tweeted about this Lunchy thing, and we'll talk. It sort of segues nicely into it. What do you think about the Lunchy thing?
I just don't care.
This is so.
I actually just don't give a shit. It's a lunchbox. By the way, I used to smash out Lunchables, so I've just not asked. You got a new one? If I was a kid, I'm eating it.
Welcome to Lore of the Land with today's sponsor, True Travels.
Lore of the Land.
Yeah, you do the better intro because you.
Lore of the Land.
What the hell has happened to your stick?
Looks like a straw.
That is.
Oh my God, it does look like a straw, like a McDonald's straw.
That's killing so many turtles. Last week, we asked you guys in the fellas' basements for your wildest travel confessions, okay? And some of you guys sent in some absolute belters here. Today, I've got another one for you.
Okay, hit me.
Here we go. I was on a lad's holiday, and it was the last day, so we were chilling in our beach villa.
Yep.
My mate Tom said he's going for a walk to wake up, and he'll be back in 15 minutes. Time went on, and 3 hours later, he came back really red. We asked what had happened. He said the walk didn't help, so he took a lie-low to sea and fell asleep and woke up miles away from the coast. Luckily, he was a good swimmer. He then proceeded to ask calmly, what are we doing for dinner then? Okay, mate. Let me tell you something about your friend. Sorry, Chip. I'm going to let you speak in a minute, but I've got strong feelings about this particular confession. Your mate's a terrible liar. He's a liar. He's a dirt bag of a friend, because let me tell you something. There's no way you just go out on a lie-low and either fall asleep or you just forget about it, right?
Yeah.
He has gone out there to go and meet a girl, and he sacked the boys off for that. That's bottom of the barrel friendship.
Not great. Also, like, luckily he was a good swimmer. Would that matter? He's on a lie-low.
Yeah. And like, he came back really red. Come on, bro. Everybody knows it takes a little while for the sunburn to lock in.
Yeah, 3 hours ain't enough, or is it? I don't know.
Look, put it this way. This is a little bit suspicious, okay?
You know them really white guys that get really red just really quick.
That's
smaller, or is...
That's called being Irish, Chip.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, your staff or your shaft, whatever you want to call it, has got a lot smaller.
It's got magical properties.
True Travels is here to maximize adventure and minimize hassle. They offer a wide range of adventures, and that gives you the opportunity to meet like-minded individuals and share once-in-a-lifetime experiences around the world.
Hell yeah.
And of course, you guys get 24/7 support from your group leader.
There are a lot of amazing activities on the trip. The itinerary is
premium, but
proper.
The reviews as well, because I'm a man, I'm always researching everything before I decide to do something, especially if you're going abroad for it. The reviews are elite, so you know it's going to be proper. So if you guys want to be in with a chance of winning the incredible True Travels 14-day Thailand Island Hopper group trip for you and a friend as well, so you can bring along a friend, yeah? Get involved by tapping the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen right now. Remember, all you need to do is literally just book the trip and everything else is sorted for you. What I don't understand is why everyone's kicked off.
Why wouldn't you buy a meal deal also?
What's that?
Why wouldn't you buy a meal deal?
Nah, this is for younger than that.
Yeah, I get that. But like, if a kid is...
In America, bro, this is American product.
Okay.
Right?
The meal deals not exist in America.
No, that's insane. Like, you don't leave school. You don't go out into town. You think about what American school is.
You know
it's
what?
A campus.
You know what annoys me is them dons that are like, and I'm not talking about the doctors that are doing it, just people on the internet are going, look at all the ingredients. I'll be like, you don't know what half of those ingredients are, so you can't even say that.
Yeah, and if you were to look at the majority of stuff that you eat, there's a fucking long list of ingredients.
Always a long list. I guess, yeah, fair enough. If it's shorter, that's usually better.
Do you not think there's some sort of duty of care with ingredients with that sort of thing? Like as big YouTubers, there's a duty of care to make sure you're making the healthiest product you can.
That's
if
insane.
You're selling it to a young audience.
So
why is that insane?
The idea that now you have to pass like a health. This has to be X amount healthy. Okay, so where is that? It gets to the point where you can only sell lettuce.
Yeah,
because seriously, because how far down the healthy list do you go? Because there'll always be somebody that has a problem with either a certain ingredient or this has normal milk in it. It should be oat milk. Or, it just like it can always go on. And so also my other point to this is if you're going to hold YouTubers to do that, why is it that when celebrities come out with alcohol
fully agree
or
with that
like
part.
all this sort of stuff, and I'm just there like the game's the game.
It's the YouTuber thing that's being held to more of an account because, as you're right, like the reason they're going at them hard is because they're YouTubers.
And I get like, yes, in an ideal world, you come up with this super healthy thing. I mean, they literally, in the messaging, at least from what I saw, it was like, this is a healthier alternative to Lunchables.
And I think some people are a little bit annoyed saying it's meant to be healthier, but it's not.
No, they're saying it might be healthier, but it's still not healthy.
Yeah, but
that's fine.
They never said it was healthy.
Right.
It's a fucking Lunchables box. Like, what do you expect, really?
Yeah,
you want to go and get a Lunchables for creating that shit. But
more importantly, parents, it's your decision.
That's true.
See, when it comes to buying this stuff, it's your decision to go, I don't want to give my kid this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you were already buying your kid Lunchables, then you probably would buy this for your child then as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like these kids are going out and making their own decision. The parents should be deciding at these ages when you're eating this sort of stuff, in my opinion. So a lot of it just lands with the parents.
Does this fill kids up? Genuine question. I can't remember what I ate as a kid.
I think when I was younger, that would have filled me up. You know what it is as well, man? That packaging is fucking appealing. And I must have a little child brain because I want one of them right now.
Yeah, it is pretty intense.
But yeah, it's just.
But I get what people are saying when they say like, look, why did we not release something healthier? But my question to that is, so how far down that do you go?
Yeah.
Where is it where you'll be satisfied that something's healthy?
It's, you know what as well, I just can't like get involved with it because I just realize how different people are. Like I can't even fathom the idea of getting outraged over a Lunchable.
That's crazy.
To me, like people are on there arguing for days on Twitter and I'm like, what are
you doing?
You must have something to do.
But that's the thing, like, so DanTDM, he posted his tweet, fair enough, and then he ducked out.
Yeah, he dropped one tweet.
So he didn't even do it. Like, he just dropped his tweet, he dropped his thought on it, and then ducked out.
Bro, drop one tweet and cause internet.
Bro, if you want to talk about somebody with crazy pull.
Yeah, that's Paul.
Like, he came on there.
Has he said... Oh yeah, his last tweet is that, and he's just how many? Oh my god, it's got 640k likes, 56 million views.
Super banged. Yeah, wait, how many views did you say?
54.9.
Oh my god, 55 million views on his tweet.
I actually think that just helps Lunchly though.
Yeah. I mean, think of it, it's all this free advertising.
Yeah.
There is this mad attitude now that like YouTubers aren't allowed to like make money outside of YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which is
like
fucking mental.
People will come for you like just one little slip up in that ingredients list, as you can see, or just one thing that they can go for and be like, he's a bad example for kids.
Nah, I genuinely believe the reason why a lot of this stuff gets hyped as well, so it works in a good way, because we actually saw it when Prime got really big, is because when people make content about YouTuber products, it performs really well because people are curious, and ultimately people that wouldn't usually chime in on something exactly the way we're talking about it right here, because we know people want to hear us talk about this, is the exact reason why people will tweet about it, will make TikToks about it, is because in usual, like, let's say Gatorade come out with a new flavor, right? And they drop that. You're not going to get a bunch of people doing like, oh, Gatorade's new flavor sucks, like all this. They're not going to go out of the way because they know it's not going to do numbers. Whereas if you can say KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast new thing, that sucks. That's going to do way more numbers.
And I know he didn't do that tweet for that reason.
No.
But like, it's a great example. If he just went and quote retweeted that, saying, oh, this is really cool. It's not doing. It's
not doing that. But also, if he were to do this about, like I said, just a non-YouTuber product, it's not going to do that well.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it just becomes like a vicious cycle where the currency is likes and clout and attention. So
and it's just like,
but in the same, sorry, just quickly, but I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing, because that's exactly why we're talking about it on the pod right now.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing but I'm just saying that's the reason why you get so much conversation about things. It's
important to hold people accountable. And like, but one thing I don't like is when people don't give a shit about this kind of stuff and are not really active in discussing it or wanting to discuss it, or they're just like, I don't give a fuck. And then other people who do care are like, oh, you're part of the problem, man.
It's fucking
oh god. Oh my god.
It is really insane when
I'm part of the problem, bro. Like Lunchables,
you're a scumbag.
I am the reason Lunchly is killing children. All the children are dying. And I did
your
that.
silence.
My silence.
Your silence is the reason for this, man.
My silence is loud. Whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah, I'm always getting DMs saying, why aren't you speaking about this? I'm there like, broski.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
I've got stuff to do. I want to go walk my dog right now.
I've got to go run a half marathon after this.
Yeah, we got stuff
You
to
think
do.
I give a shit about your DM?
Or if you post a story like praising your friend, Glaze.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that one though, because I'm a big glazer.
Yeah, 100%, man. I fucking love it. I'll slobber on your little cock if you're my boy.
What? You've never slobbed on my cock?
No, but like, you know, metaphorically, I want to suck you. I want to suck you.
I want to suck you. Let me suck you.
Fuck it, bro. I'll glaze all the boys. Like, that's what we do. I want to see the boys
glaze
happy.
Me right now.
Fuck, bro. Like,
all right, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Respect your determination to go on a night out last night, and now you're up ready for a little run. That's you got willpower, baby.
Okay, thank you. And one for Prod.
I rate you for coming in on a Sunday when you had better things to be doing.
Well, no, he didn't have better things to do. There's no way. What would you be doing right now? Sort of like
chilling and enjoying
didn't have
off.
anything else to do.
Yeah, but that on a Sunday is better than this.
Yeah.
And it's important to have that time to yourself.
Look,
so now that time has been taken away from him.
And what about Josh behind the cam?
Let's keep talking.
Yeah, let's let's move on to the next.
You're a good guy.
Great guy.
Josh, keep doing what you do.
Right, look, now we've got the drama pieces out of the way. I need to discuss. Now, keep in mind, guys, we obviously spoke about this in our first, our original version of this podcast, but we got to go through it again. I'm not going to pretend that I don't know what's going on. But let's just keep it fucking gangster right now. I want to talk about a PDF file.
A PDF file?
Well, that's what they reckon he is, a smart schoolboy 9.
Oh shit, yeah. PDF file, I like that.
What do you mean you like that?
Yes, you have seen that. That's what everyone says.
I don't like PDF files like that. I mean, I like...
Let's just stick to the script, bro.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Have you seen all of this stuff?
No, can you run us through...
You need to act surprised.
Oh my God, what is this? I have no idea.
That PDF file has been dragged into it because PDF files
are class.
Are actually good.
What are your top 5 file formats?
Damn, someone's gonna. I just realized I just said PDF files are class. And now I know that. I know that's getting taken out of context. I'm so finished.
We were talking about, file formats.
Yeah, we are.
PDFs are great. Let me put you onto XLS.
Nah, see, that's when it starts getting really techy.
Is that XS?
That's a bit too neaky
XL, sorry. Is that XL?
That's XL, yeah. Right, let's talk about this insane thing that's happened because... Yeah, we just need to get into it. Prod, run us through. What is Smart Schoolboy 9?
All right, cool. So have you guys looked into this much?
No, I know. Obviously, I know about it now. But before you had mentioned it, no idea what this was.
All of the internet investigators are going crazy over this, and it's essentially a kind of web that they've uncovered of these Instagram accounts that are posing to be parents of children. Now, it started off with an account called TruthSticks11, and they looked at this and they thought, oh, this is a bit strange, but at first it looked kind of like it was an actual mum posting pictures of her kids, but then it kind of was obvious that it was not that because the pictures were getting weirder and weirder. The child's face was white and they were giving them bright red lips and they were becoming like almost caricature-like in their looks.
So wait, hold on. By the way, just so this TruthSticks11, this account that we're talking about, the bio reads, beautiful boy and account looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. Good original written work, advice and compassion. So you see the bit where it says like written work. That to me instantly sounds like some sort of like fantasy fiction.
Yeah.
Like this isn't real.
Original as well, like it's like
good original
like
written
their work. This is like their project.
So what?
Dodgy.
Keep going then.
Yeah.
Prod.
So people looked into this a bit further, and then they found another account called girl.chloe12, and this was the same sort of thing, but just posing as another child. So TruthSticks, I believe, was a boy, and then Girl Chloe obviously was a girl called Chloe, and they noticed that these pages had very similar looks to them in terms of like the artist style to these graphics. I guess they were both giving them bright red lips, white faces, very bright contrasting images, like really fucking odd. But the thing that they noticed that was a kind of common theme between the two was these pointy-heeled boots. Now, these pointy-heeled boots led everyone to believe that these were fetish accounts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying when it says like good original written work. It's like
why are the pointy heel boots though? What's
this is what they look like here.
So these boots would appear in loads of the posts.
Yeah. Okay, those look fit weird.
So that's what's linking all these accounts together is the fact that these boots are in it,
but also as well, like it's almost like you get a thumbnail designer, they've got a style to them. You can tell something's their work by the way they do things. So they then found the strangest account of them all, Smart Schoolboy 9. The biggest difference between Smart Schoolboy 9 and the rest was he was posting actual videos of himself posing as a child.
Mate, now see that picture there, that picture you guys are seeing on screens, that is terrible. That's horrifying. And that is what this one day you'll see this on Netflix. Because this is a Netflix story.
That right there looks like a Netflix thumbnail almost. If you had the text in around it, you could easily see that.
When you go onto Netflix and you have like the 1 to 10, and it's like the little 2x3 like we have loaded, I could see it already with the title, and then that just there, I'm fucking clicking
Monster,
that.
Smart Schoolboy 9.
Thought, man, that could be the trilogy. But obviously,
what's this account then? So what's this Smart Schoolboy 9 account?
Go on,
It was clear that this was fetish content at this point. He was uploading videos of himself dressed as a school kid, covered in white paint, bright red lips, and he was massive. Like he's a massive adult.
He needs a little Ozempic job. That
wearing these heel boots, everyone's like, this guy is fucking insane. But what they did find is the videos that he was uploading, and I'll play a couple of examples. The voice in it was exactly the same as one video that had no face to it, posted on TruthSticks11. So people are now able to tie them all together and say this is one person opening this complete web of fucking disgusting Instagram pages.
So you see the kids picture that you're talking about in the other two, the girl one and the TruthSticks. Are they real kids or are they AI?
So this is the thing. It started off and occasionally he'll post actual images of children, which obviously he's just nicked their likeness and they aren't actually like approved children, I guess. Like, do you know what I mean?
Just found him online or something.
Yeah, exactly. He just typed in child in school uniform.
Are we sure about that? And it's not that he's gone out and taken these photos?
Well, if that's the case, I'd be a bit worried because some of them are like them like posing in the kitchen wearing their school uniform and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's the sort of thing a mum would upload to Facebook.
Right,
Do you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's where the safeguarding thing of posting pictures of your kids becomes so massive.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I know Faith and Ethan have a thing about that. They don't post it. And sorry, just on the topic of this and how crazy this is I remember Faith had I don't know whether it was on her close friends or on her normal friends, but she had shown the difference in saved photos and shared is it shared or saved? I can't remember which metric it was from the ones where because she originally didn't used to blur
on an Instagram post
on an Instagram post. Yeah,
you can't see that with a story, but
yeah. And so she was saying that the difference was like, mate, it was like 4 or 5 times.
Whoa.
In terms of the amount of saved things. Yeah, which is just crazy. Sorry, that was just reminding me of that.
Yeah, so if you put your headphones on, you can hear some examples of the videos that Smart Schoolboy 9 was uploading to his Instagram.
This is so tapped. I remember you showing me this, man. This will actually give people nightmares, by the way.
Is the brightness all right for you on the TV?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll do.
Bro. It's filmed like a Netflix documentary.
Let me know if you like school as well.
The videos are all incredibly...
So he would also do this thing with his tongue, where he'd like make a noise where he go, that sort of thing. Yeah? But there was one video that was like so fucking disturbing. It was him doing that noise with his tongue, but he was filming himself in the mirror. But you could kind of see the way his body was moving, and it was like he was wanking himself off. Yeah. Tapped.
What?
Yeah.
That is so great.
So
by the way, because obviously there's one thing of you sort of like dressing up in school kids, like, yeah, okay, that's so weird.
Yep.
But why do we think it's like worse than him just sort of dressing up as a school kid? Do you see what I mean?
What, as in, no, it's clear that he's like fetishizing school kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, just the whole idea of school uniform to him clearly gives him some sort of kick.
He's like and then when he dresses up as one, he's like attracted to himself. In my opinion,
regardless of whether that's sexual or not, if you're an adult, a fully grown adult, and you're getting some sort of personal enjoyment out of dressing up as a fucking child, that is fucked up.
Have you not heard about the people that like want to be in diapers and stuff?
I've seen that. Yeah,
that's kind of strange as well. Yeah, I think that's kind of weird as well. But some people just say like, oh, that's just like a fetish or something, right?
Is it though? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously a fetish, but like, fuck, like that's not normal though.
Obviously, Reddit in its like usual fashion as well. Looked into this more and more and more, and they ended up finding who they believed to be the real Smart Schoolboy 9.
They would take it with a pinch of salt, yeah.
So yeah, he left one breadcrumb where he kept referring to someone as David on his page. Now, David, he'd always refer to as like a kid in class or like the stepdad or someone that's kind of closely affiliated with that child. So people took that name and did some more research, and they found a person called David, and I won't say his surname, and they believe that to be this guy's real identity.
So they actually managed to find him.
Yeah, they kind of came to the conclusion because they looked onto YouTube and found that this person was a musician. When I say musician, I mean inverted commas, like music's fucking awful, but the sound of his voice in this music is very similar to Smart Schoolboy 9.
Oh, so they're just everything's just tying up.
Can I hear one of the songs?
Yeah, let me find it.
You want to hear bro breaking it down?
It's awful.
No, you said it's awful. I need to,
bro. It's
I
like
put a
imagine like the edgiest fucking music you could think of. Make it 100 times shitter, and then put some mad shit effects on it. It's honestly so bad.
Damn, this is pretty nuts. But the one thing I will say about Reddit, and I guess one of the reasons why I think you're right in not saying their last name, is because Reddit, as great as they can be, they also have a bit of a history of getting things wrong as well. Like, do you remember the Boston bomber? Mm-hmm. They thought they identified the Boston bomber, and there was a big witch hunt for this person, and essentially like ruined this person's life because they just thought they'd found him. And and they just got it wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just,
they do obviously find stuff like this.
At home, usually, most of the time, they don't have access to all the information.
Yeah,
they can't get it wrong.
Oh wait,
right, here we go.
Yeah, whack the headphones on for this.
All right, okay, is this it? Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Mary Ann, the Steely Dan. I think I hear a running tram. Going back in time, not out of time. I think I like a little lemon and lime. St. Mary Ann, the Steely Dan. I like the sound of the running tram.
You see what I mean about how this is going to be a Netflix doc?
Yeah,
The
it
fucking
actually
music, it's fucking weird.
Yeah,
That's
is so spooky, by the way.
horrible.
That's made my stomach feel
When you
really
said
weird.
it was bad music,
Spine tingling. I've got
I didn't think it was.
fucking goosebumps.
That sounds like demonic.
Yeah,
I was
actually
thinking-
does. It actually
I think
does.
it was gonna be like shit, like just shit.
Yeah.
Oh my-
Attempt at music.
Doncaster. I thought this would be like Ohio or Florida or
No,
something.
it's UK based.
UK based. You see with Donny's, that's not a pun at all, but the fact that it's Doncaster, that's literally around the corner. I'm sorry, but whenever I see stuff like this and it goes into this much detail, I just assume it's in the US.
Yeah, because it's
mental.
Do you know what the biggest bit of like evidence that the person they're saying is the real person is? There was a newspaper article written by this man in his local paper talking about the importance of children continuing to wear school uniform.
What?
Yeah. It's a bit fucked, bro.
that it's all just.
Oh, so
It
they.
adds up.
Okay.
man.
So
That's
this
crazy.
person's full name
Yeah. Wrote an article in his local
wrote an
paper.
article in the local newspaper. What? I imagine like a few years back or whatever.
So what job
Oh
is-
my god, this is mental. By the way, this gives me anxiety because I just have a feeling like he's watching this and he's gonna
Yeah.
do something crazy to me.
Is he a writer?
He's
Or
like 59. I don't know, mate. He's a musician.
is he?
I do actually always wonder about this, right? So see how he's 59. He's not got his pension yet. What does he do for work? Because like, if you're doing this, do you reckon that he just blends into his work and nobody would ever suspect that he's up to whatever that what we just
Of
watched?
course,
know,
mate. You
bro.
can't imagine if you wouldn't. I mean, if you worked with a guy, I mean, we don't know him. It could be really weird in real life, but you wouldn't think that your 59-year-old co-worker that you're just stacking shelves with or whatever you're doing is going home and
Doing
pretending
that.
to be kids on Instagram. Like
Or-
it's
Yeah.
not common.
But I've met people.
It's not common.
common.
I think you're pretty safe back
Yeah.
there.
I've met people that are into pretty nuts fetish stuff.
You know a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, you.
Nah, but
I think
no,
it's not
genuinely.
I know a
generational,
guy.
my friend.
Classic
No,
Proddy knows a
like,
guy.
yeah, like
Give me an
won't-
example.
I don't know if I should say it on the pod because I don't want to fuck this person over.
No, but they won't know. They won't know. This could be about anyone.
But you know that documentary that I made that's on my YouTube channel about the guys that
yes,
dress
of
up as
course.
dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
So we kept the guy anonymous, but the reason we kept him anonymous was because he's like a teacher.
Yeah.
He works at like a primary school or some shit, and that's the reason we kept him anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he's
That's
doing
mad.
that, and then he's like with kids. So a lot of people will probably be unhappy about that. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not too sure. I wouldn't want
yeah.
my actually, but then you say like, oh,
He was such a lovely bloke as well, like genuinely, like really lovely.
Just so people know, Proddy did this documentary.
It was a uni documentary.
It was like a
for my,
uni
final
documentary
year.
on people that dress up as
dogs.
dogs.
and they like oink. It's like a sexual thing, though,
It's a
isn't it?
fetish thing, yeah. So this person lived with like another few blokes, and they all did the same thing. It was crazy, bro. And I was like filming it, and my mate was having to feed them grapes.
Oh, whoa.
No, it's actually bad. People can go and watch this, right? It's actually
it's
out
on
there.
my
It's got a few
YouTube
100K
channel.
views, by the way.
200K.
Yeah, it banged when I
maybe more.
posted it, and I had nothing else on my channel. I was like, this is why I know it's a good video. If we were to remake this with like high quality shit, it would be
What
so
do you think
good.
the fellas have to go? We
Yeah.
should do our own version of. You know how
Enter-
David Attenborough would like go and
Yeah.
do stuff. We just need to do the fellas version. Chip, I would pay so much money to see you in the situation of like what Proddy
I think
filmed.
it went a step too far
I'd get
when so my mate was doing like the presenting,
Yeah.
and I was filming it, and he was having to rub the guy's belly, and he was like rolling around the floor like a dog. And I was just, I couldn't not laugh. I was pissing myself.
So are they dogs all day, or is it like, do you reckon like someone will
No, but they come home
he
from
rocks
work and they get into their dog kit.
like, so is it like, oh lads, 7 p.m. whack your dog kit on?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And they'll have like sex parties and stuff.
And then
as
how
dogs.
long will they be dogs for? Is it for the rest of the night until they crawl into bed?
Depends.
Well, no, they you know, sometimes they don't. I swear they actually like sleep like dogs.
Yeah, it's called pup play.
Pup play.
Nah, this is so hard to get
bro,
into my
I'm
head,
telling
but
you,
it
there's crates
sounds
and
so
shit.
interesting though in a weird way.
They sit in crates. Like, I think they'll sleep in crates sometimes, like to get the full experience. And then they'll get them out, and then they'll just like fuck each other.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts. And he got out one of his tails, which was a plug.
A butt plug.
Yeah, and it was fucking massive.
They're all
It was massive.
Yeah.
What, like, you're thinking that's not fitting in my ass.
Yeah,
so
that's
they're
a
all
long
gay
day.
dogs.
What?
What'd you say?
They're all gay dogs, or do some of them pretend to be female?
Nah, because there was a woman in your documentary as well, wasn't there?
No, it was no women.
Oh, really? It was
Yeah.
just
Just
all
blokes,
straight up.
Straight up, man.
Sorry, we need to
Shit.
go back onto this
That
smart
must have been
school boy.
nice.
Sorry, let's tie up the smart school boy.
So it's really bad now because people have obviously like found his real identity and they think they found his house and like kids are throwing bricks at it and shit.
shit.
If this is legit, I ain't showing sympathy to this bloke unless he's actually like mentally ill.
Yeah, but I would always say somebody that's doing this probably is,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So it also says here that the police claim that there was no investigation taking place. I always feel like the internet's kind of done half the job for you here. Like, surely at least have a little look, and if it's all good, just give it a thumbs up
I've
and
got a
move
theory
on.
about this, you know. I think there's stubbornness from investigators. They think, fuck me, the internet's done this. I ain't letting them have this. Like, we're the ones who have trained and we're professional at
It's like an ego thing.
Yeah, and they're not going to listen to it because they think that these people are all just like sleuths at their at their home. Do you know what I mean?
You know what is interesting though, and I wonder, and I'm sorry, this is going like left, but let's do it anyway. I know Chip will enjoy it. Is I recently listened to a podcast with Joe Rogan and you know his full name,
Elizondo.
Elizondo, and obviously it was a UFO one, so I dialed in. Chip gave me the heads up about it, told me this guy's pretty good, so I listened to it, and this is all tying back, Prod, to your thing, so don't worry. He was saying, and they're talking about like alien footage, and he works at the Pentagon, and he was there like, yeah, we have so much of our own footage, like thousands and thousands of HD 4K video that when the internet think that like, oh, this could be really handy, and say like, no, we've probably already got it at a higher res. And then not only that, but they're not actually allowed to use any public footage for their own investigations and research. It has to be captured by the military. That's what he says in it. So he said they're not actually allowed to. Really? And so I wonder if the police are of the same thing. If they're like, we're not allowed to use any of the stuff that you guys have uncovered. But at the same time, with that type of thing, I always think, well, surely you could just follow their footsteps.
No, I think they can.
The internet's footsteps.
Or at least because there have been a lot of times where the public has helped and cases have been solved.
Like vigilante
by internet sleuths actually sometimes do uncover something. You'll see it in Netflix shows all the time. Sometimes it'll come up. One day, a internet user that goes by the name of uncovered this comment from 15 years ago. Whatever. That kind of shit. So I think they can. There's been some
generational Netflix. I'll be honest with you. I've been pretty disappointed with Netflix in the last 18 months. Just like I feel like they haven't dropped any gems for us. But one thing that they've always been called at is true crime.
Yeah, they drop bangers in true crime.
Like you had Making a Murderer.
Making a Murderer, that's the one.
Banger.
Now you got the Monster series with Jeffrey Dahmer first, and now the Menedez Brothers.
The Menedez Brothers, which, by the way, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with that. Like, they've kind of ruined it, in my opinion.
They're getting cooked on that. Well, the creators are getting cooked a little bit because the facts of the story are, like, skewed in a negative light.
Just made them gay?
Yeah.
No,
there's a lot of
mysteries on it.
There's a lot of incest in it, by the way. There's, like, a party scene where it's almost like they're going to fuck each other. It's weird.
What?
And then there's the scene where they're in the shower, basically having sex, the brothers.
Yeah, but like this stuff
it's a fantasy scene, but
is that
even
just
having that scene
like the fucking true crime women watching? Is that
because they're fucking fuming.
Yeah, because yeah.
Fucking Linda, 55, strumming one out over it because Paul's gone to bed.
Yeah, there's always potential for that. Maybe that's the audience they were trying to get after. But the fact that they did that, there just seems to be it almost feels like they went into this Menedez Brothers case with like already what they wanted it to.
They had a narrative. They wanted
a narrative. That's the word.
But I think the hype of the case, not the hype of the case, but I think the show might have. I could be wrong here. It could have already been happening, but I think the show has helped it bring it to the point where they might be able to get out at the moment. Because there's a lot of so in that second trial there was a lot of evidence of their abuse that was withheld. Whereas in the first trial, it wasn't. But in the first trial, the jury was like, is it hung jury?
Yeah.
When the jury can't decide, so they had to do another one. But in the second one, it was slightly more unfair for them because the main evidence of them being abused was kept back, and then they said they killed them for money.
Right.
And obviously they got sent away for like 2 life sentences or whatever the fuck it was. But now there's evidence that the dad, a new documentary came out, like a Peacock documentary or something, like about this band called, I think they're called Menudo or something like that, like a Latin band or something, Latin America, whatever. Anyway, the dad, he obviously managed them, or he signed them to their record label, and apparently he sexually abused one of the band members.
Right.
I think it was a young band member, and that's come to light. And now everyone's like, oh, wait, if that's happened,
there's a good chance.
Yeah, and I think they've also found a letter from Eric, an old letter that suggested that he was like sexually abused as a kid.
Yeah.
So now they're like, oh my God, wait, if you said this way before they killed their parents, like it's here in writing. There you go, there's some fucking evidence.
Yeah.
And it could either just get their sentence reduced and maybe they'll be out soon, or out now, or they'll just be out instantly, or they just, nothing happens and they stay forever. But it's happening soon apparently, within 60 days.
That is...
Be wrong though, but yeah, pinch of salt.
Yeah. Anyways, that's... I feel like that's our true crime bit. It always makes you see when we talk about this sort of stuff. It does make me. It makes me miss mysteries.
It is, yeah. But you know the thing about mysteries is, yeah, it's so difficult to do because you need to know so many of the details.
Yeah,
you can't just do a true crime show and like skimp out on the details.
This is the thing, yeah.
And it's
we had like a whole producer for just mysteries.
Yeah,
and she'd come in, work like 2 days a week or something.
Yeah,
to like get the case like right.
Yeah. And it was like, and I do look back and I was like, it was a lot of fun to do, but
very, it got quite time consuming. It was good, but it is time consuming.
Also, you boys had to learn the cases as well, which is like another few hours of extra.
Yeah, work. It wasn't just like sit there and just fucking reel it off. Like you needed to know the details so you could actually give your thoughts on it properly. You're not like actors looking down, reading the fucking teleprompter.
Yeah, that's not something with your YouTube like channel commitments that you could
it wasn't
it does make me miss it.
So, we do miss it.
We do miss it.
Yeah, and I know so many people always ask for it to come back. People just meet on the street like, please bring mysteries back. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I could.
I get the most random people saying that to me as well. I'm just there like, bro, what? Like, how would
We'll bring it back when we're retired from our main channels.
Yeah, that's so true. Actually.
We'll be like, granddad sat down, we'll recreate the set.
Little whiskey.
Like, yeah.
Crack open a cold case.
Nice.
You like what I did there?
You know what it might be good to do it as a podcast.
What, no video?
Maybe you can have video.
Nah, you can just have one cam.
I've seen one that works as a podcast. They kind of sit down and it's more like, right, we'll know the details of the case. And yeah, they keep the ums and ahs. There's no recutting. There's no like, let me say that and deliver it better. It's just talk like this, but about the case, and the case is there.
True
and
crime pod.
I don't know what it's called. I just watched it one time,
bro.
Yeah, there is loads.
They're usually hosted by women.
So just less.
But yeah, I saw this one with
less
video.
structured.
I saw this one with video anyway. It was a few guys sat down like on the couches, less structured.
Yeah,
and it seemed quite like a vibe. And I imagine does quite well. Ellen and Neil's got one as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's just her videos on a thing.
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
but yeah. Maybe one day, who knows?
Anyways, let's talk about something a little bit more lighthearted, like this fella that got caught shagging in his office. This is so good, by the way. I've seen this on Twitter and it had me in bits. I don't know if that top link. Okay, so that link is actually going to be the one because I've got another video that I found of this. Right, so to give people a bit of context, we obviously can't show it on YouTube. We might be able to show it unloaded. We'll figure that out. Actually,
do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, I mean, it's on Twitter, so it should be fine to be put on
But
loaded.
it's more just like, with loaded, you have to be 18 to be on it.
No, but you don't have to be 18 to be on X either.
Do you not?
No.
Yeah, but like...
They changed it, no?
It's more just...
Well, anyways, look here.
Yeah, kids, close your eyes.
Look, it's this woman just doing her thing on the top of your man... like in the middle of after a night out. By the way, this is just down the road from us.
Go on, Brandon.
Yeah, so he ends up getting found out on LinkedIn. People, right, all over Twitter found. Well, this is actually a little bit unfortunate, right? So they actually found a guy like QuickTime.
Yeah.
Right. Then they thought they found the girl. But it wasn't the girl.
I saw this.
They got it wrong. So this is what I'm saying about the internet. They get things wrong sometimes.
It was a lady called Claire who worked at the company.
And also had a boyfriend. Could you imagine being that boyfriend and then everyone tagging like, just so you know, your missus is actually riding this thing like a fucking rodeo.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
There was another woman as well who was like, that woman obviously wasn't called Claire, the one that had the boyfriend, because I've seen that one. There was also another woman at the company who was called Claire, who was like an older member of staff, blonde.
I saw the older.
Same sort of thing, but I don't think she might have had a husband or something. But the guy who works the company like tweeted just for engagement saying, has anyone dealt with like your company going viral before? Any tips? Asking for a friend or something like that. And obviously everyone knows the name of the company. People were commenting saying, oh, you've got 2 stars or something that work for your company. And he goes, unfortunately, only one of them works for us. The other, we're trying to locate who she is.
Okay, so she's not even... But then the more news was that Brandon had a missus.
Oh yeah.
Disaster.
Do you want me to play you the voice notes?
It makes a lot of sense why he's porking her in the office there, though. Because he can't take her home.
So
got a missus.
And yeah, have you seen... I've seen another video, by the way, where they walk into the office and they're filming and they're all shouting, Brandon's on fire. I don't know what they're saying after it, but he's just sat there in the corner and I'm just like, oh my God.
Do you want me to play these voice notes that I received? My mate got forwarded. It says forwarded many times.
Oh, okay. That's always a reliable news source.
One second.
Oh, mate, let me just tell you, like, WhatsApp forwards just keep me living.
I need to just get them up.
I also want to apologize to the viewers, particularly. Like, you'll see how high my shorts are. They're running shorts, but I just like, and my belly keeps popping out, so I've tucked this in. Like, it's just been a bit of a disaster, bro.
Fine, bro. You got them new Sauconys?
Yes.
He said he's kept his job because he's the only one billing any money.
Is it recruitment?
He said he's the only one that's got any that's been billing any money, so yeah, he ain't been sacked. All the other staff, obviously not the I call them the senior management team, but all the other staff of when he's walked into the office this morning, they're all singing "Brandon's on fire,"
I've seen the video.
Just put like loads of party poppers and that and popped them all over him.
There's another one.
I've just been on the phone to Genk for the last 15 minutes. It's the girl don't work for GH Engage, but it is that Brandon. Full-time bird on a night out to go back to the office. He's just come out of a 3-hour meeting with him.
That must be the worst.
He's gone everywhere. Apparently, there's even like boys groups that like obviously that us lot know that ain't nothing to do with recruitment or work, and they've fucking got it in theirs. So it's gone everywhere. The boy's got a missus as well.
Oh, that is a disaster. What a fumble, bro. Oh, you know how cold you have to be, to shag a woman in the office and keep your job?
Yeah.
There's levels.
Mental. He must have been making some bread for them.
That's what I mean. He must have been. So it's recruitment, obviously.
Are you sacking someone if you see that video from fellas?
Bro, yes. If you're fucking in my office...
But imagine the vlog after it, bro.
No, what do you mean? What does the vlog look like?
About it, investigating it.
Oh, no, I'll investigate it. No, I'll investigate it. I'll get all the vlog on there, and then the ending to it will be me sat and firing you. You're not nutting in my office.
Here we go. Lewis gets caught having sex in the office with a random girl. He doesn't have a missus in this situation.
Well, no, he does have a missus. He's cheated on his missus.
All right, okay. He's cheated on his missus. And you boys, the video circulates. Yeah. Someone from the road films the office. Yeah. And then you guys go, I'm going to have to sack you, Lewis. But then Tom, Theo, and Reeve will go, no, you can't sack him.
No, well, the good news is that they don't run the fucking company.
No, but
and I do. And what happens is I sack Lewis and I say, sorry, mate, I can't have a culture of people shagging random birds in the office, right? Unfortunately, that sets a bad precedent because then I've got someone else asking, why can't I shag birds in the office? And I go, so, and then what happens is to Theo, Reeve, and those boys, I say, you can have Lewis on your show, but he's not going in a fucking office. Also, and he won't be working for me.
Why the fuck? That office, there's windows all around the fucking thing. Did they not just think like people on the street is going to be able to see us?
Because it is like a floor above, so you're probably like only just see the top of, like you see his forehead. Bro, really,
it's floor to ceiling windows.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's like the window starts at desk height.
Yeah, so that's not floor to
So when
ceiling
some
then, you
girl's
div.
riding you, she is definitely above that.
Yeah, she is above that, but you wouldn't assume you'd be able to see. Like, they're obviously a little bit in. I'm not surprised. That's not one of the reasons
I get fucking worried when a slight crack through the curtain, I'm having a wank.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God, I know that was... Nah. Can I chat to you, man, about something?
Oh, here we go. This is when you know it's getting nuts.
Have you like ever been scared from wanking? So like I've started one before and I've fucking bottled it because I think like my dead relatives are watching. So I'll be stroking one out. I'll be like, fuck, nah, my granddad's out in the corner.
No, funnily enough, I've never had that.
I've not had that.
Because my granddad didn't die in my house.
No, but like, you know, when you think like, oh, like if my relatives are watching now, like they're dead ones and they could be anywhere, they're spirits.
Thanks for that clarification.
They're all just probably sat around looking at me going, what a sad fucker.
What a sad fucker.
Got like
It's his big white.
They got like a TV and they're all just watching you knock one out.
Oh, let's check up on what our little our grandson Joshy boy's up to.
Oh, little Josh, he was a good boy.
He's in the shower.
And then they see your nut face, you're like...
Oh, the worst.
And then the worst one's when you just fucking sat there and it's just seeping all over you.
What are you talking about?
I know you just sat there and it's just seeping everywhere. You're like,
You get up to go
I've
to the
never
loo
had
and then
nah, you know, you're like, I'm a
down your
fucking
leg.
pig. I'm a pig.
I'm a bit.
You're there, sat there in the corner, he's fucking dead. All spirits watching you going, you fucking little bastard. And then them ones where when you have to get your hoodie in your mouth. Get your hoodie in your...
What are you
get the t-shirt,
talking
bro.
about?
You bite the t-shirt.
Yes, you don't want to get nut on your fucking t-shirt. We're walking through.
I know the ones. You're walking like a little
You're walking, he's fucking nuts stripping all over your laminate floors.
Oh, man. What's the longest walk you've had to do after a wank?
Stop, man. Stop.
Let me tell you about another one, by the way.
Have you ever had to do the stairs, by the way, after a nut?
No, that's insane, bro. You need to get that looked at.
Nah, never the stairs. But I've, so you know you do it in the shower and the nut goes onto the shower.
I can't nut in the shower.
And then it starts going towards the shower thing.
The drain.
But the shower drain holes, sorry, the drain. The shower drain holes aren't big enough to come the nut. They've just all just sat there like not going down.
That's insane.
And then you're just like, shit. So then at the end of the shower, you just got to pick it up and put it in the toilet.
You are tapped.
Bro, what else are you going to do? You got to get a little tissue, grab it, put it in the toilet, flush it.
That is insane level of detail, bro.
But the thing is, like, it only happens at certain...
Oh, yeah,
because, like, some drains are, like, big and they're not... The nut will slide down. This just got a little bit crazy, didn't it? It's like the Wild West out here.
Would you send a nude to your like girlfriend's mum for like 500k and not tell her it's a joke?
What? So I'm getting 500k if I send a nude to my partner's mum.
Yeah, and
you're not allowed to say that.
Can't tell your partner, can't tell her mum. You can't tell anyone it's a joke.
But it's going to ruin your relationship. So essentially, it's 500 grand to fuck.
Nah, but it might not ruin a relationship. What she replies with, fucking hell. Let me get a piece of that.
Yeah, you've got to send a picture, full frontal, stood in the mirror, cock out.
What were you saying? Is it flaccid or can you get that shit? Can you get that shit firing? Can the soldier start saluting? You know what I mean?
Oh, you know then what? Like, you know when you got a rock on, does it not just like point up to your chin?
Mine goes kind of like up and left, like
Yeah,
sort
mine's
of
like a little
Carlos.
Yeah. I'm rapping mine top bins.
Oh yeah, mine does that too. You know that football game on your phone where you had to pull the ball back and it creates the curve line?
School hero, whatever.
It's like my knob.
Going that way, yeah.
Cole Palmer number.
I think you should always be
Good games, you know. Oh, we used to flick the ball. Anyway, sorry.
By the way, Brighton are winning 3-2.
Oh, they actually?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, mate, we've missed a belter. I have had to
Tough day.
put myself through 2 of those shittest football games, and now I'm missing the belter here.
Chelsea's was a good one.
Oh my gosh, that Minte lad's bagged. Matoma assist. Welbeck's bagged. Oh,
Has anyone got them?
no. It's pointless. But
Well, at least Brennan
that is so
Johnson-
Spursy, though, isn't it?
Johnson a midfielder, I feel.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. Take the 500k.
Yeah.
'Cause-
you're taking a 500k.
Well, you get in a house. That's a fucking house.
Yeah, and surely you could just lie to your girlfriend and just say, I didn't mean to send it to your mum. I've sent it to you.
No.
And I've got the same surname.
No, you're not.
In the
You're not saying, "Oh, I'm getting 500k." You're not. You literally just say to her, "I was meant to send this to you, sweetheart, but I've accidentally sent it to your
Nah,
mum."
fuck that. You're going to have to
say
send
that.
a message to the mum saying, hey, whatever her name is, hey, Sarah, thought you'd like this one, kiss.
Well, that just changes things,
For 500k.
Because that...
I'll give you 600.
600k to tag a little.
I don't
tag
think-
to not get out of it. No, because then at that point
so
you
much
tried
money.
to cheat on your missus,
Nice house
essentially,
and a car.
with their mother.
So much.
Nah, I'm not doing it if I've got if I can't think of like a way
good
to get
way.
around it.
Yeah, there's no way around that, I don't think.
Yeah,
Your
unfortunately.
life's going to be fucked up and then you're going to be like, damn, the money
What if
wasn't
she's
worth
like,
it.
why?
Oh, you always like to tag stuff on,
she's
man.
challenging you about it and you're just pissing yourself because you know you've got 500k.
I wouldn't be pissing myself. I'd be shitting it.
Nah, but like you're like finding
just
it
be-
funny because you know that it's not real.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But
Do you know what I'm saying?
But then-
she has no idea and then she's devastated and it's just a bit peak.
You've really thought about this. Is this happening to one of your mates?
A friend of mine.
A friend of mine had the situation.
Oh God.
Right. Let's talk about. Should we bring up the fact that I'm running a marathon again?
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah,
it. No, I feel
could-
like you haven't updated the listeners too much on it, to be fair.
Well, I've turned into the guy that mentions he's running a marathon in every conversation.
Yeah.
But I feel like, look, I'm less than 30
You've got-
days
you've
away.
got to. It's a big
Surely
one, New
this is
York.
actually a big part of my personality now.
yeah.
And then I actually want to talk about the speed projects as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, anyways, New York Marathon, I got that coming up on the 3rd. By the way, if there is anybody that is in New York and actually come and give me a wave and just scream Fellas Podcast, because if you guys are actually there, that would be very sick.
I'm going to be there.
Chip's going to be there. Prod's going to be there.
You know,
take
I was
him on
chatting to
missus.
Johnny about it because he's
So
running
birthday.
it as well. Johnny Davies.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and he said there's a place in the Bronx. He thinks it's at mile 23, and there's like hundreds of confetti cannons that get set off as you run through and stuff.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Oh.
sounds class.
So yeah, I would I would encourage everyone, if you are in the New York area, to come and give me a wave or whatever. If you could be asked. If you can't be asked, I don't really give a shit either. So that's fine. But yeah, I've got to go and do this half marathon literally after this. Gonna go run that. I would like to do it in under 2 hours, like a nice 1:55. That'll go down quite well. And then next week, I think I've got the 30K.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, that
The
was the worst day of it all for me.
Yeah, and I'm really not looking forward to that. And I think this week I'm just gonna have to
I actually
have a
think
nice
you're gonna
week.
do really well. I think once you're over. Oh, to be fair, no, because I was gonna say once you've got the elevated bits out of the way, but the elevated bits aren't at the beginning.
Nah, they're
So
at the
the
end.
beginning of the New York Marathon is like the best bit because it's like flat, and then you start getting to the bridges, right? And they're all like it's quiet.
There's 5 bridges.
climb.
You and me ran on 2 of the bridges.
And I know
they're steep.
Yeah, I thought
You see in the UK when we have a bridge, it just goes straight across.
because you gotta get
Over
up, you gotta
there,
get up it.
it's like
massive.
it's a mega hill.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm
but
not
the
looking forward to
downwards bit is fun though.
that. Yeah, that is
Fucking,
good.
you just beam it.
But I'm not looking forward to. I just don't know. I want to do it in under 4 hours, or I want to do it on 4 hours. I just think that's going to be so difficult because I remember, and I know it was obviously a drunk marathon, so everything's really difficult. But I remember getting to like that 25K mark.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I hadn't really trained at all.
Yeah, you'll be a bit better for it now.
I swear, bro,
won't
that
be drunk.
25K mark, I was genuinely just there like, I want to quit.
Yeah.
It was so bad. That's where I started like walking up the hill.
Yeah, but I bet in that drunk marathon you weren't taking gels or anything.
No, it was just red wine.
So you probably didn't even hydrate a few days before or take the right food. You didn't give a shit because it was a drunk marathon.
Yeah.
This time you'll have a little eating plan going up to it. You'll have your electrolyte sachets, whatever. You'll have your
Can I
your
just
gels
say
on
that
the
is
day.
the biggest thing that you need. So like if you see Chip and I, we'll have a few on us. Basically like I found that when I was consuming loads of gels, because I was worried about needing to piss all the time beforehand, I'd only drunk maybe like 700 mils of water. So then I was having my gels and they were making me like woozy after a while. And the only thing to like help that was electrolytes and like drinking electrolytes, so like water.
Yeah, how the hell do you
500
get
ml
the
with
electrolytes though?
Yeah, just use some electrolyte sachets and get water bottles and have those water bottles with people watching you. So Izzy gave me 2 during the whole marathon, and they helped me so much, bro. It was like I was drinking crack. Like, it was incredible. It kept me going massively, and I stopped that whole sick feeling.
What about, did you go for a piss marathon?
No.
Or a poo?
No, I didn't shit for like hours afterwards, bro. I was really surprised.
Yeah, I do not want that. Bez told me when he did his, he shat like twice.
Avoid the caffeine gels.
That's it. I had no caffeine gels. Just had nootropic ones.
Those can mess with your stomach, man.
Yeah. No, I ain't taking no caffeine.
Tested your gels?
Yeah. Okay. I've got them on me. It's some more today for today's run as well.
That's the main thing, because if they work, just stick with them.
You know what's weird though? I don't feel anything.
What, the gels?
They do help you without realizing.
I think.
But yeah, that's what I'm kind of assuming is that they better be helping me without me realizing.
Yeah,
because
I think they will,
you're not dying on these races, and you're not like feeling I need to stop.
Yeah.
So the point is, as soon as you take that first one, you need to kind of keep them topped up, because if you don't keep them topped up, you'll like bonk and you'll just fall off a cliff.
That's what they call it in a bonking.
Bonk, it's nuts. It's a weird word.
I love that word.
Fat carb load before as well.
Yeah, I've been eating a bit piggy, you know. I've been eating kind of piggy.
You're in the best city for a carb load as well.
Yeah. Just mate, the Deliveroo as well.
So much pizza.
Oh wait, you mean in New York to carb load? Sorry, yeah.
As soon as you're done, we'll go get that fucking pizza spot in Brooklyn or something.
Mate, that pizza spot in Brooklyn.
Might just like treat you and like have it waiting for you at the end.
The other thing that we really want to do, and I think we spoke about this on a previous pod, is called the Speed Project.
Oh yeah.
Did we speak about it on was it not a bonus ep?
It was a bonus ep, but not the one that got deleted.
Yes.
So it is out.
We spoke about it on Loaded already, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to do something called the Speed Project. TLDR.
Yep.
It's a running race from Santa Monica through to Las Vegas. And yeah, you got to run it in 48 hours. It's a team of 6, and you all run in 30, 40-minute stints, and then you just like jump back in the car. Someone
you can
jumps
choose
out.
to lengthen your stints as well.
Yeah.
So it's essentially just an endurance relay.
Yes.
Really?
I don't actually think it's a definite 6 in a team though.
No, but they say you could do it with 6.
Yeah.
So now what happened was me and a bunch of the boys, we went out for a little dinner, a place called Black Clock in Shoreditch. Fantastic location to anybody interested for a good bit of food. And we mentioned it. And all of a sudden, all the boys were there like, I'll do it. I was there like, oh, wow, I'm actually surprised, because this is a pretty grueling thing. You also have to be invited.
Yeah.
You also have to be invited to it. So I need to wangle my way.
You need to get some feelers out now.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that, because I would like to do it. At the moment, the lineup is currently myself, Chip, Theo, Harry,
Will,
Chris,
Will.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was it Theo? Was Theo?
Yeah, Theo said he was down.
Great lineup.
That's a fantastic
Strong
lineup.
Got some good runners in there.
So, and we're going to have to do this now. Proddy, you think that you essentially have to run at roughly a 4-minute 50 pace?
No, I think it's even quicker than that. I think it might even be like 4:10 or something.
4:10
to get it done.
to 4:30, I think. If you want to do it in the 48 hours, like the 48 hours counts as a completion.
Yes. No, so to be clear, we just want to complete it. We're not actually racing in it.
Let me have a look.
Can we quickly do the numbers on this? Because, damn, man. When is it again? April?
Yeah.
It's the same day as the London Marathon.
I can maintain that kind of speed. Right, Proddy, so if you were doing a 4:10, you'd be doing a half marathon in what? Off the top of my head.
Yeah, but you wouldn't run that much though.
I think I did my half marathon in 5:50.
Yeah.
And that was 2 hour 5.
Yeah. Mate, 4:10's rapid.
I can't find the exact speed.
Worst case scenario though, Chip, is that you swap out and you'd be like, like the way I am for Buckmore.
Yeah,
you're that, and then we just get one person to run. To be fair, Reeve said he would do it if you didn't want to do it.
You should get someone in the team that's like a legit runner that can like rally you. That can be like the guy when it's like Chip was in Buckmore when like everything went bad, like Chip and
Matt Plum. No, we need our Matt Plum.
Yeah, so someone that is just going to drag you out of the shit. Because I watched a video and it was George Heaton's, one of his guys, Jake Didden, who's very involved in the 247. He's a High Rocks athlete, guy's a machine.
Yeah.
He did one with a load of the, like, I don't think it was 247 lads, but they did it all together. There's a few people you probably recognize on Instagram. And they were like, at one point doing 200-meter stints each, sprinting up this hill. So what they'd do is they'd have everyone lined up. They'd do 200 meters, jump in the car, in the van, drive to the next one. The next person's there. They tap them. That person gets in. And they were doing this for like a good few hours just to keep everyone fresh and just absolutely blitzing this one passage.
That sounds like somebody with a lot of experience, man.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely need to hit up a few people that have done this before to give me the proper lowdown. And also, we just need to be invited and accepted to this thing because from what I could tell, it's a lot of elite runners do this.
Yeah. It's a very serious event.
They might think we're just some fucking clowns like trying to...
Well, we kind of are clowns, but we will take it seriously.
I think, honestly, though...
Yeah, we will.
The way I envision this from like a fella's perspective is a really good, like, kind of different style of video. And like you boys, actually, obviously you can have your jokes and that, but I think it's honestly like
serious.
Go to a fucking dark place and lock in. I think.
Well,
it's
is
so
that
sick.
Buttmore? It's similar vibe to Buttmore.
It really is.
Like Buttmore's has got a good bit of laughing in it, but at the same time, like everyone's trying to win.
Yeah,
and you have to lock in and put in your shift, and it's like really, you know, it's disheartening if you come off your shift and you're like, damn, I don't think I did enough. Or
Yeah, it's true. Cool. Well, anyways, we wanted to do this. If anybody listening or watching has either done this before or knows somebody that it would be really good to talk to about this, then please let us know in the comments.
Are there any good videos on this?
Honestly, I'll send you Jake Dearden's YouTube video on it.
All right, I'm going to give that.
I want to like dial into like a little doc style. Like,
I wonder if there's a podcast I could listen to about it.
The guy, the Pure Sport founder, Grayson, is in it as well.
Okay,
He's like their team leader.
Right.
Doesn't run.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want to do that, Chip, you could always be a team leader.
Yeah, first. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I think you should attempt a bunch of the training.
Yeah, for sure.
And then see. But at the same time, we probably need to know as well.
Yeah, because I need to get up to like good speeds before I can. Otherwise, I'll be dragging the team down.
Also had the What's Good boys. R.I.P. No, you know what?
What?
Actually, something made me really sad, which was I saw a clip and it was Simon saying that he was almost hinting that it was over.
Like fully over.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just taken out of context.
You talk about What's Good podcast.
Yeah. But he wasn't saying he wasn't saying that he wants it to be over or anything. He was just saying, I hope it's not the final episode ever.
Oh.
But he kind of made it seem like it might have been. I don't know. I need to ask him about that. I just saw the clip.
And they just got that new set as well, which is fucking banging.
Mate, that new set is beautiful. It's massive as well, and it looks really good. I feel so. They obviously went on a break because of the Randolph stuff, and it was all just getting to him a bit much. And obviously, people like to take stuff out of context. There's a lot of like just gray area, and he's a guy that just sort of wears his heart on his sleeve and speaks very openly. And I've said to him, and I said to it on his podcast, I don't think that you should be that open.
Yeah,
purely because people take things, twist it, and then spit it out.
Yeah,
their own version of it.
Also, they don't know the full story. They're getting little tidbits of like information from a 1 hour podcast that's like clips experienced over years in Randy's life, and then they go, "Yeah, I know exactly what's happening. He's just going back this and that." And it's like, come on, man, you don't really know anything, really.
Yeah. So I think taking that break is good. I don't think that pod should end. It does really good numbers and it is a successful podcast.
They'll be back. I think Randy needs that little reboot.
And What's Good was around before us.
Yeah.
So it's been around for a while. And you don't really want a legacy pod like that to be going down because people were taking stuff out of context. But I also know Randy is also, and Simon as well, both just like really busy guys. So unless it becomes like more of a priority, I can understand why it ends up becoming more hassle than it's worth. And because, like I said, he's such a transparent guy and he just like says, like he just says it and then might not necessarily think, oh, I wonder how people are going to take this and whatever. Because his vlogs, that's why he also stopped doing the vlogs as well. I'm glad that he stopped doing the vlogs because there was a lot of times where he wouldn't have enough content for the day. So he would just do like a bit of a sit down thing and be open. And like, that's great. But the problem is when you're talking about like divorce and things like that, which is quite a taboo subject. And people have such a negative outlook on divorce without realizing that statistically they they have a good chance of experiencing it. Like it's now over 50% of people are going through divorces.
Do you think it's a lot to do with the background that people saying this online are from? So, for example, in some cultures, divorce really is looked at as seriously bad. So maybe these people commenting on it are from cultures, you know.
Yeah, maybe. But there's so
really
many people
bad.
commenting on it. I think it just goes way deeper than that. I think it's just like...
But like, you know, individuals that have seen divorce and come from divorced families and know it's not the be all or end all probably aren't the logical ones giving hate to someone online, personally.
Yeah,
I think.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a fair point.
The audience is younger as well. Like they haven't experienced those kind of things for themselves. Like going through a divorce happens later in your life usually.
Yeah.
And for Randy, it's happening now.
I think it's also as well, Chip. I think it's the engagement bait thing as well, where people know that it's going to get likes.
Yeah.
So they'll say it.
Yeah, once people start talking about it or they turn it into something, I mean, not that I'm comparing Randolph's divorce to KSI's latest tune, but it's the exact same thing. Once people realize, oh, this is what's getting likes and attention, let me go and make more of that content, whether that content is hate comments or, you know, TikTok parody videos, whatever it is they're like, yeah, that sort of happens, and that happened to Randy on a bigger scale. It's slowed down massively now since he stopped from that, and now he's starting to focus on the Pokemon stuff, and I actually think that's a really smart move. He was very successful. I don't know if you guys ever, but I watched so much of his Pokemon stuff during lockdown when he was doing like the box breaking and stuff like that. And by the way, it, you know, from the stuff that he's telling me, that's such a lucrative, like the amount of money you can make in Pokemon if you know what you're doing is insane.
Yeah.
So just him doubling down on that to me makes a lot of sense.
He just got low HP.
Low HP?
Yeah.
And what he needs to, what is it in Fortnite that you take?
He needs a little big pot.
He needs a first aid kit, med kit. That's it. He needs a little med kit.
He needs a little med kit, a little slurp juice.
But I hope it's
someone
not.
grab his reboot card.
Bro, you're such a nerd, bro. All right, guys, look, I'm gonna hit you lot with an end, a quote.
Yep.
Here, I got a little one for you. All right.
Did my Spider-Man one? Well, that's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, you dropped a Spider-Man. Well, I'll do this one and you do your Spider-Man one.
Okay.
All right, ready? Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it.
Yeah.
Like
okay,
that.
I'm on to it. Yeah, because the grind to get it, they ain't jealous of that.
Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to grind.
They don't want that grind.
But they want the success.
They always want the end result.
So everyone wants some 4 hours in a marathon, but they're not willing to put the work in.
Facts, bro. So that's motivated me to go on this run and hit some numbers, bro.
Yeah. Respect.
What you got for us?
Mine is, she says she wants she said she wants Spider-Man, but she walks past Peter Parker every day.
Yeah,
God
nice.
damn, I love that
Can
one.
I just leave you this one?
Oh, yeah, you got one for us.
Suck it up, and one day you won't have to suck it in.
Oh, that's a little fat shaming one. I like that, bro.
I don't even know how it works.
Nah, it's just saying. No, what it's saying is like suck it up and go on your.
Suck it up.
Yeah, suck it up by just go out there, go do your exercise, and then one day you will have to suck it in, aka you'd have lost the weight.
Nah, but I don't think it's about that.
I don't.
Is
think
it not?
Sucking something in is taking it in, though.
No, sucking it in is just like sucking your stomach in.
Sucking it up means like, just firm it, right?
Yeah.
So sucking it in.
Firm the exercise so that you don't have to suck it in on photos, bro.
Yeah, that's that lock screen app of mine. I think.
Oh, is that what it's?
I think it might need to update that app, bro.
Cooked, you know.
I think what you said there is right. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't know if it's
man.
about
That's such a
shaming.
Proddy. You fucked the vibe a little bit
Yeah,
there.
sorry, bro.
Crazy ending.
Now I'm gonna go home confused.
People will be happy to know. Joe Weller potentially on the pod coming up shortly.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna jump on waffling at some point. We don't actually have a date. It was supposed to be last week, but stuff
good
got
job
in the way.
it fucking wasn't.
Oh, what would? Oh my god, yeah, because that would have been the corrupted
We were supposed
file.
to do it on the Thursday.
Oh yeah, that would have been the
Yeah.
corrupted
Solo
file.
instead.
Finally got Joe on the pod and it fucking corrupts it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a pit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna try and set something like that up. But yeah, so there'll be 2 pods. One waffling because that's back now, back better than ever, and then also him on fellas. So it'll be good fun.
Let's go.
Let's cook. Thank you all very much for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
Oh,
we
yes,
want to
please,
get
yes.
to the 1 million mark ASAP, please. So please do hit the subscribe. Also, if you didn't know, we're also available on audio platforms. So if you'd like to commute, you can download it on there and just listen to us instead. Because let me tell you, I'll be honest with you, I think I've got a face for podcasting, not video podcasting. All right, guys, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
We love you. Bye.